welcome back. We are here for week 2 of the podcast. Hello to the listeners on YouTube.
And apologies.
Well,
last week we forgot to press record.
Yeah, well, I did press it, and then I think it wasn't connected, something like that.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but one job.
So yeah.
Anyway, so there will
everyone.
be a video this week. Last week you just had a static photo, but
yeah.
Welcome, YouTube watchers.
Yeah, so episode 2. Would you like to explain what we're doing?
As promised, we're going to be doing the snooze or lose quiz. Just a light-hearted way of providing you with loads of facts about sleep. Well, we obviously get to be competitive, which we both love doing. And neither of us like to lose, so this is going to be fun.
I'm not losing.
So we have written 10 sleep questions, and we've not seen the other person's questions, so we're going to ask each other and see how many we get out of 10.
Yeah, so for certain questions and answers we will go into a bit more detail.
Delve a bit deeper, just to give you some more detail.
Yeah, so out of 10 basically, who can get the most? Okay, who would like to go first? Ladies first?
You're going to ask me the questions?
Or would you like to receive it first, or would you like to ask the question first?
No, you can go first. You can ask first, because then I can maybe change my questions if yours are really hard.
Okay. Right, question 1. When we sleep, our body temperature can drop by 1 to 2 degrees. True or false?
True.
Correct. Well done. Good start.
So, a bit of background from that question. That is why a lot of, when you're doing this whole self-growth journey and you look into food, a lot of people will say, don't eat like 3 to 5 hours before you go to bed if you're really trying to improve your quality of sleep. And the reason behind that is because your body starts breaking down food once you've eaten it, and that actually increases your body temperature. But when you go to sleep, in order to have good quality of sleep, your body temperature needs to be lower.
Well done. You know your stuff.
Oh, I do. Next question, let's go.
We all go. Are we doing one each?
Oh, okay, we're going to do one each? Yeah, that's a good idea.
I know.
Okay. Is a lack of sleep the cause of dementia or the symptom of dementia?
Oh, blimey.
Is a cause, sorry.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
So, is a lack of sleep a cause of dementia or the symptom of dementia?
A cause.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think at the moment a lot of people think that you can't sleep because of dementia, but there's
I see, yeah.
more research is now going towards the fact that actually a lack of sleep is causing dementia.
Yeah, and a bit of background back to Matthew Walker's book. He talks about, it's not so much prevalent now, but back in the 40s, 50s, maybe even earlier, the big figures of Winston Churchill and Margaret Thatcher kind of led by this mantra of sleep when you're dead, or
4 or 5
4
hours,
or 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
They can function on it, and ironically both died of Alzheimer's disease.
Mm.
Coincidence?
I think not.
So that's 1-1.
Oh, this is a tight one.
Okay, another easy one.
Okay.
Should be easy. How many hours do adults aged 26 to 64 need?
7 to 9 hours.
Correct. I think that's a bit of a, it's quite a hard question because the science can prove that, but it also can't prove that, because I suppose because it's a range, isn't it? We spoke about in the last episode about how you need more sleep than me, but it's
Yeah.
still between that 7 to 9 hour range.
Yeah.
So,
But then you did say that you could function better with 6.5 as opposed to 7.5, but your ideal is 8.
I think it comes down to like physiological functions are better.
Mm.
You might feel better, but your body isn't doing better.
Yeah.
2-1.
Okay. Name one health benefit that sleep has.
It improves or makes your immune system robust.
Yes, correct.
Easy. There's loads. We go on for ages.
Go on then.
No, because you might be needed for the answers for mine.
Okay, your turn.
This is a bit more of a tricky one. What chemical is released to increase your drowsiness? Or a clue?
Cortisol.
Oh, it's a good guess, but it's not correct.
Damn it. What is it? Go on.
It is adenosine.
No! That is the answer to one of my questions.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
How did I not know that?
So, this chemical is released throughout the day gradually as your circadian rhythm. You're getting towards the point of going to sleep with it matching the lowering of the sun as the sun goes down. But caffeine, if you have too much of it, it will block the adenosine receptor and it won't allow you to become tired. So that's why the classic thing is you drink coffee to stay awake or to stay alert. But the issue becomes is when you drink too much coffee, it will then eventually, when your receptors are unblocked and the caffeine wears away, all that adenosine has built up and built up and built up and built up, and it will hit you a lot quicker and a lot more at the same time. So that's when you hear about these crashes of sleep or getting really tired after.
Micro sleeps.
Well, yeah, micro sleeps and things like that. Yeah. So
That you're not aware of.
you're not aware of, yeah. Lucky.
Human.
2 out of 3.
Okay, right, come on. Hard questions. Okay, here we go. Sleep difficulties or issues are a common reason that couples break up. True or false?
True.
It's too easy.
Too easy.
Okay, your
Well,
turn.
you mentioned sleep divorce last episode, didn't you?
We will, I think, yeah, we'll get into more detail. Well, I'm not going to get into detail now because it relates to my other question.
Okay, she's had an area, guys. Question 4. Sleep helps regulate our sex hormones. True or false?
True.
Correct. Could you name any sex hormones? Well, that is out of your question.
No. No, it's not a question. Estrogen,
Yeah,
progesterone,
yeah.
testosterone.
Lovely. I think there is more, but
So I should get a bonus point for that
I don't know. No.
Okay, question 4. What biological reason could there be for couples having sleep difficulties when they sleep together?
Biological reason
Yeah.
why they want to sleep together.
No. What biological reason could there be for them having sleep difficulties? Two people that sleep together in the same bed?
The temperature's too high.
No.
Body temperature's too high.
Biological reason. Oh yeah, no. They have different chronotypes.
That was going to be my next question.
Was it?
Yeah.
So I've basically got it right then.
Yeah, but I think mine is valid as well. Biological, your biology, your body temperature. If it's too hot in the bedroom because there's two people in there sharing it.
But I mean like biological, like what's going on inside you, not like
But it's the body
temperature.
temperature inside you.
Like something that's like hardwired into you, not that that you have no control over.
Well, you don't have control of body temperature. It's an involuntary process, isn't it? It's your question, so you decide if I got it right or not.
Obviously not.
So you're going to get this very easily then. Next question. Name the two chronotypes.
I don't actually know.
You're joking.
I can't remember them off the top of my head.
We literally spoke about it last episode.
But I don't know the name of the chronotypes.
You do. It's like the name you're given. You're either a this or a this.
A lark or an owl.
There we go. Could you tell me which one's which though?
Yes. Morning lark.
Yes.
Night owl.
There we go.
I feel like you helped me with that one.
Right. Come on. Go on.
Okay.
So just to clarify, I'm on 4. Sorry, you're on 4. How many am I on? 4.
I got one wrong, didn't I?
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
What are you on?
You tell me.
I've not asked question 5 yet, so you're
Okay.
on
Right.
4 out of 4.
Right.
Oh no, I don't know. This is confusing now.
And she's meant to be competitive. I basically got one wrong because I didn't say it was the answer you wanted, so it's 3. So that's question 5.
What is Chelsea's optimal sleep time?
8.5 hours.
Yeah, nice.
Easy. Question number 6. How many stages of sleep are there?
4.
No.
6.
No.
Oh, damn.
There is 5.
Oh, so close.
4 of them are non-REM and 1 is REM. So 4 are non-rapid eye movement stages, 1 is rapid eye movement.
Do you go through 4 stages within a stage? Or have I just made that number up?
I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Next question.
I'm not bitter at all, I'm losing. Okay. You're probably gonna dispute this one as well. Name 3 things that can affect the quality of your sleep.
You literally...
Just answer the question.
Name 3 things that can affect the quality of your sleep.
Yeah.
The temperature of the room, the amount of light in the room.
Yeah,
the
but
amount of
not
sound
all
in the room.
aesthetic, like physical things, not all the same.
Your... I don't know. I've got one thing.
Yeah, but I feel like they're all just the same thing, like light, sound. It's all your senses, isn't it? I'm talking about things that you...
Well, I've not got it right, so tell me what it is.
I was thinking like caffeine or, light is one of them. But like different things that could affect your sleep.
Have I got it right or wrong?
I suppose you need to guess some things.
Thank you.
I knew I'd hate that question. I don't know why I kept it in there.
You were the one that came up with it, so...
Right, your turn.
List 3 things you can do to help your sleep before you go to bed.
Dim the lights.
Okay.
Give yourself 3 hours after eating.
Okay.
Set your... Not have caffeine after midday.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
Very similar to yours, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
See, it was 3 different things there.
And
That's
next...
the vibe I was going for.
And next episode we will talk about in more detail the routines and things that we've implemented and what works and what maybe hasn't worked, or
Suggestions and
what
things.
is realistic for that.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. By what percentage does women's libido increase by when they don't share a bed with their partner?
Oh, days. You say you didn't read the book.
I didn't?
You know this off your top of your head, this percentage.
Well, obviously I've written it down in my notes.
What percentage does it increase by?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
According to a study that Matthew Walker talks about.
45%.
No. I'm going to give you a second guess, and it's below that. That's really high.
28%.
No, 14.
I've made it sound better than it. Okay. Again, going back to last episode, name an animal that has unihemispheric sleep.
A dolphin.
Nice. Very good.
Can you name another animal that has
A bird. Couldn't tell you what bird, but a bird.
a bird? Okay. You have a cup of coffee in the morning when you get up. It's now midday. How much caffeine from that coffee is still in your system?
So you've got, as like a percentage,
Yeah.
50%.
Yes, correct. And that is why they say, isn't it, that you shouldn't really drink coffee past midday, because depending on your type of metabolism, which you can get tests for to see how well what's the word I'm looking for? Break down caffeine. Usually it takes about 6 hours. Well, 12 hours, you've still got 50%.
It's got, yeah. And that's why I keep cringing out when we go to restaurants and places to eat and people are ordering coffees at 9 p.m.
Yeah,
The impact that's having on your quality of sleep. You're still going to get sleep, well, some people do, because they've built up such a tolerance to it that some people do go to sleep after a coffee.
But it's more sedation than sleep, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not you're not going to get into your deep sleep or your stage 4 or 5 sleep with that. Which again is a societal issue, isn't it? All these things are on these restaurant menus and on TV shows and things like that, and it's just built into society, whereas it needs to be challenged, right? What we're reading and listening to, that you guys at home can tap into as well. Like, why has that not been talked about?
Definitely.
More. Cool. Okay. Question 9, penultimate question. What is the term given when you are half awake but you cannot move?
Sleep paralysis.
Nice.
Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis?
I have, yes. But a lot of the time I can't really remember it. So it lasts for a little bit and then I'll wake up and then...
So you had it more than once?
Yeah.
When's the last time you had it?
Oh, ages ago.
I've only ever had it once, and I still remember it so vividly because I've only experienced it once.
Yeah.
And I was at uni, and I remember it was like there was somebody had come into the room and I couldn't get up to see who it was. But I was still asleep and I couldn't see the room vividly.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Really weird experience.
Yeah, but both books go into more detail about what sleep paralysis actually is, but I think if you have dealt with it at home or been through it, for people at home it is a valid thing. It does happen to people. It's not you're not weird if it's happened to you.
Well, it's very clever, isn't it? Because when you, obviously it doesn't happen for everybody because some people sleepwalk, but when you get into that, is it deep sleep, dream sleep?
Yeah.
Your body, your brain shuts down your body so you don't act out
Yeah.
what you're dreaming, or
Yeah.
you don't cause any damage to yourself, so it paralyzes you so that you are still during that period. And then when you wake up, that sleep paralysis is that slight lag between your brain waking up into consciousness and your body still paralyzed in that deep dream state. Which obviously sleepwalkers and things like that, they have that slight miscommunication.
Yeah, those signals are getting miscued. Yeah.
It's a minefield sleep, isn't it?
It is so much to talk about. Right, is this my penultimate question?
Yes.
Shouldn't I?
Which you're going to know, and it's really annoying. What chemical does caffeine latch on to which blocks your sleep receptors?
Adenosine.
Yeah. Well done.
And this is a hard one. I'll be very surprised if you get this.
Oh, come on.
Question 10. What is the name of the brain's memory holding tank?
You definitely just took that straight out of the book.
So you know when you get to the end of your day, you've had all this information and stimulus through your five senses. So you've been to school, you've hurt yourself physically, you've fallen over in the playground, you've smelt a really enjoyable smell in the canteen of your favourite food.
Right.
You've been made to feel like you've achieved something in one of your lessons, so you feel good, you've had praise, and you've seen an accident on the way home from school. All of those things have happened in a day. Where does that get stored before it then gets processed and removed or kept in your long-term memory? Begins with a H. And sounds like an animal.
Hemispherical?
Oh, no. Hippocampus.
Oh, no. Very good. That's a very good question.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And this is for people at home that are teachers or learning something new. This is really important as well, because when you are going to be learning something new, or you want it to stay in your brain and you can come back into it, you have to transfer it from your working memory, your hippocampus, to your long-term memory, so you can remember it basically. And when you go to sleep, that process happens in one of the stages of sleep. I can't tell you which one, but it's very important. So like we said last week, if you've got a problem, if you've got a worry, if you're revising for an exam, like you said, your teacher told you, go to sleep and it will put all those jigsaw pieces together and make those links so you remember it.
And that's probably why sometimes as well, when you step away from working on a problem or a puzzle or whatever and sleep, you come back and it's almost like the answer just has come to you.
Finds those connections.
Amazing. Okay. Well, my last question is really easy.
Why did you make it easy?
Because I don't know what it's really hard. Shorter sleep directly correlates to a shorter life.
Correct.
True or false?
True.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. Sleep when you're dead is a phrase or statement that needs to go out of fashion, because it's simply not true. More sleep allows you to live longer.
Live longer, yeah.
Well, add them up then?
Not really, no.
No.
I think it's probably safe to say that you won that one.
Yeah, you got 3 wrong. It's not bad. I think my questions were tougher than yours though.
Yeah. And I also think that some of mine could have been worded a bit better, just to leave no room for giving answers outside the box.
Yeah.
I'm hiding it really well, but I'm not happy at all losing that one. Thanks for joining us though for the Snooze or Lose quiz. Hopefully you've learned something.
Yeah.
I know I have.
You're the podcast host.
Next week?
Yeah, next week. So for episode 3 of Afters with Joe and Chelsea, we're going to be looking at your sleep hygiene and what has worked for us and what hasn't worked for us. So things that we do daily before we go to sleep to make sure that we're getting the best sleep possible. So we can share it with you guys and you can try it at home and see what works for you to help affect as many people as we can positively to make sure you're getting better sleep.
Yeah, and like we said before, there is no one size fits all. It really is just working out what fits into your routine, how it fits into your current lifestyle and schedule, and just little things like we've just made little changes at a time, and if it's not worked then we've not carried it on. And also we would love to answer any sleep questions that you have, so please send in any questions. Our email is info@afterswjc.com, or you can message us on Instagram.
Yeah, message on Instagram, leave a message, leave a comment on YouTube, just access if you've got any questions about anything. We'll have all the details of where you can read those books and get those podcasts as well.
See you next week.
See you soon.